Hi, I have been asked by our department to make a course in YouTube. Each piece of lecture is around 10 minutes so that people can take only the lectures on specific issues that they didn't follow and want to understand. I have asked to do the lectures in my home, one of my rooms. I make it a studio, and this studio is now active, and the lecture you are seeing now is happening in this studio, and I would like to show you the configuration of this studio and explain to you how come I see the screen behind me, how come I can, even though the screen behind me, I can point on the screen, for example, on this red button, or in the ATM word and so forth. So the way I'm doing it is by having a monitor in front of me, and in this monitor I can see what's happening behind me. In fact, behind me there is nothing. There is only a green screen. Let me delete the filtering, and here is a green screen. So if I look here, I see a green screen even when you think there is a picture of a computer here. I see a green screen here. I have other two monitors. For example, I have a monitor here, and I can point at this red point because I see it on the screen, and I can adjust my finger into the right proper place. Also, I have a monitor on this side, and I can, for example, point my finger on this red point anywhere I look. So I have three monitors: monitor here, and big monitor in front of me, and a camera in the middle of it. So let's see the configuration by first removing the filtering, and second, changing the focus. Changing the zoom, I'm sorry. Okay, now when I'm changing the zoom, I can see what's happening around the screen. I have a monitor here, I have monitor over there, I have monitor in front of you that you cannot see, behind the small camera, so the camera does not hide too much area from the screen, from the monitor. So when I'm looking on the screen, and for example, pointing on any point in the screen and on the green screen, it looks like I'm looking at you, at the camera, which is I'm looking at you, the observer of this movie, while I'm in fact looking at my finger reflected in the screen behind the camera. So also I put a table here. Inside table is green so that I can illustrate things that I need table to illustrate. For example, sorting elements or anything. So if, for example, I take this keyboard and put it on the table, you can see that it's on a table. However, if I do the filter, you cannot see the table. Now when I put it somewhere here, it looks like it's in the air. Okay, so let's get back to the configuration of the room. And I use the camera in order, I move the camera from its stand in order to show a little more information. So, okay, let's let's start with the screen. I have, you can see the left side of the monitor. I don't want to go in front, otherwise I get a recursive picture, which is, you know, very disturbing. So there is a screen, a big screen here behind this stand of the monitor, of the camera. Now, next thing I can see is this monitor in the right. I go up and I see the projector over here, and a reflector, another one, and reflector, another projector in the middle, and the green screen, and you see this monitor, but I have one more monitor which is controlling everything. It shows you exactly what's happening in every part of the system. This is for controlling. I have one more light here, all LED lights. I have one more over there and one more over here, so that the room, or at least the place I am standing, is full of light. Otherwise, I will have some problem in the photography of the lecture. The last thing I would like to show you is the mixer. Here is the mixer. The mixer is the one doing the mixing between what the camera show and what the laptop over here presents. And this is giving you the total result we see now. I put it back in its place. I aim it back. I make the zoom again. Noise around it. The last thing I need to do is to make the filter. And now I am back in game. So now I want to show you what can I do with it. I can show everything that in the PC on the screen and combine it with what you can see in the camera. So for example, you can see the PowerPoint presentation, but you can also see some illustration of things I will do. For example, I would like to put elements here and explain things about them related to the talks I'm giving. I'm using this pointer, of course, that you all know how to, in order to change slides. I can show other things like environment of PowerPoint. So here is an environment of PowerPoint. And I can illustrate things about PowerPoint. For example, I can illustrate assigning into a array 1 to 10 and do sum of a. And get 55. Trying to do a plus x will give me an error, for example, because x did not get any value, and I cannot use it in expression without having first a value, and so forth. I can illustrate things about the language. The font is in the adjusted to size that is convenient to see, and this is, I think I can see. Let's see a video for a lecture that done with this system. Okay, play. לכן, כל מה שיש בחצי הזה של הספר הוא מתחת לכהן. אני לוקח את הספר, קורא אותו לשתי חלקים. החלק הזה הוא החלק שאין סיכוי למצוא את כהן, כי כולם קטנים מדי, והחלק הזה הוא החלק שיש בו סיכוי למצוא את כהן. למה יש סיכוי למצוא את כהן? כי כהן הוא יותר גדול מחטא ויותר קטן משין. זאת אומרת, העמוד האחרון בספר גדול מהמפתח שאני מחפש, העמוד הראשון קטן מהמפתח שאני רוצה. ובספר יש 3 חלקים לאורך כל התהליך הזה. חלקים שהם גדולים מדי, חלקים שהם קטנים מדי, והחלק... Okay, so let's see forward a little bit. רוצה לנצל את המיון שלו כדי לעשות כל מיני דברים. The illustration of how I use the table in order to make binary insertion array. אני בודק אם מה שמצאתי פה גדול מדי או קטן מדי. אם הוא גדול מדי, אז אני הולך לחצי השמאלי, כי כל אלה מיותרים. אם הוא קטן מדי, אז אני כמובן הולך בכיוון ההפוך. אוקיי? אז בסופו של דבר אנחנו נסיים במערך ריק. Let's go a little forward. דרך שלם תחתון זה האמצעי. ואני משווה אותו ל-23. וברגע שאני רואה ש-14 קטן מדי, okay, so what you see here is that I'm using this table here in order to put, for example, members of array and pointers to the members and illustrate the binary search algorithm. So this is a combination of talk, slides together with things that the camera can see, and I can use the fact that the table is green so that, and then those things are, this one is green, so that it will not hide what's happening in the computer, while it shows, for example, in this case, the pointer top into member 42 of the binary search algorithm. So these examples of things can be done with this environment. The environment is not totally perfect. For me, I need for time to time to draw, and the only way I can draw is using the laptop pen, where it disappears. Okay, here is the pen, and I can draw with the pen on the screen of the laptop, and there are some lectures I'm doing it, but it's not so perfect. That was about the configuration of the studio room I built here. And now the last thing is to do is to go here on the record button and push it. You can see that this talk took 11 minutes and 45 seconds, and I stop it. Bye.